right, Detroit, we are back. So we're up here at the beginning of the playoffs against the Boston Bruins. I've got our scouts all taken care of. I have our lines all taken care of. The one thing we will do before we start simulation is go look at the Boston Bruins lines. So let's see what we are facing. We've got Pasternak at 96. So definitely someone we have to worry about. But other than that, it's Morgan Geekie and Connor Garland. Second line of Appleton, Donato, and Sod. Third line weak, fourth line very weak. Now, how much is Pasternak making? 11.25, so they've got some money in defense as well. They got McAvoy, 93, franchise exact. They've got 9.5 into him, and then they're paying Hedman 9 as well. Realistically, I really like our chances against the Boston Bruins, but they were a good team during the regular season. They had 51 wins, so we'll have to see how it goes. I can show you guys the draft class really quick before we get into this. So these are the confirms. Ledavori, he's going to be a great player. Sorry about the dogs you might be able to hear in the background. But I think we are ready to get right into this. Let's see. I mean, here you go. So here's the draft class. This guy we aren't going to be able to get scouted, Jermaine, because he is over in ice and we don't have a scout there. You can see no scouts in the region, so we can't get him scouted, but this guy should be fully scouted. This Christie guy is also considered gem in Extra Liga, 5'8", 162, so he's pretty small, but that might change as he goes. Similar style Joe Thornton, so I don't know where we're going to end up. I don't even think we have a first round draft to pick this year, but that's all right. I think we've got the team that could potentially push it. So we're going to go ahead and get right off into playoff simulation. So we do not have home ice advantage, but I don't think that's quite going to matter. I think we have more firepower than Boston. So let's see how this goes. Period number 1. We've got more firepower. Casper and I have followed the second line right there. All right, period number 2. They do get one back with Ilonen. All right. We do have control this game so far. We're out shooting them by 10. There we go. Marco Casper with another one. Oh, and Ilonen with another one. We are going to run Saros for the playoffs here. If he starts to screw up, we're going to go ahead and run Kosa. But until he starts to play horridly, we aren't. We're just going to run with the veteran with the X factors. And look at that. Game number 1. We did win on their home ice. Here are your 3 stars. Casper with 3 points. I have Follow with 3 points. And that Ilonen guy with 2 goals. All right. So, off to a good start. Off to a great start here in the playoffs. Game number 1 in Boston. We beat them 3-2. We did lose to them less than a week ago. That was on our home ice, though. So, maybe we can take 2 on theirs and really put the pressure on them to come back to Detroit and win. Here we go. Period number 1. It is 1-1. Sam Dickinson did get a goal on a power play, but Ryan Donato got one back for them. Out shooting them 16-4. Period number 2. Oh. Alright, so we gave up 15 shots that period, so I don't blame him for giving up 1 on 15. And we only had 5, so. And that's Pasternak. It's gonna be hard to contain him the whole series. Here we go. Victor Hedman scores. Come on, we need one back soon. Come on. We're still outplaying them. Oh, we're not getting a power play goal in the third, man. It feels like that's been happening a lot in my series. There's no third. Oh, wait, we have a chance. Jordan Gavin tries to bring it back. Just not quite. So we take game number 1, 3-2. They take game number 2, 3-2. Ulmark, Geeky, and Hedman are your stars of the game. There you go. All right, so far, pretty even games. Can't really complain about those. If the whole series goes like that, it'll probably reach game 7, and game 7 anything can happen. So let's go ahead and get into game number 3 here. Period number 1. Here we go. All right, 1-1. Lucas Raymond gets one, but Wahlberg also gets one. Period number 2. Okay, we explode there. There we go. Edvinsson, Sprong, and Dickinson give us enough goals to be up by 2 going into the third. They score a quick one 1.5 minutes in to put it within 1. Come on, we need a power play goal here. Oh, there we go. All right, Gavin does get a power play goal, but not on the power play that we saw. Oh, come on. All right, Saros, 4 goals on less than 30 shots is definitely not the performance we needed. Oh my God, 5 goals on less than 30 shots. Okay, wow, Larkin scores with a minute left to win us the game. All right, Saros, you got to bring it back next game or we're going to run Kosa. Here we go. Raymond with 4 points, Sprong with 3, and Gavin with 3, so pretty good there. What we like to see. With 6 goals, you're definitely going to have a decent amount of point getters. We're up in the series 2-1. We have one on home ice. Okay, yeah, like I said, Saros, you get one. You got to perform better this game. You have to play better this game. Here we go. Period number 1. Okay, there we go. Philippe Deneau. Period number 2. All right, there we go. Another explosion. Gavin, Kapanen, and Raymond. All right, let's see how this goes. Pretty light on shots through the first 2 periods. Only like 30 combined. But the Red Wings are pouring it on here in the third with shots. Already looks like 10 shots in the third, 11. All right, and it looks like we're going up in the series 3-1. Here we go, baby. All right, that looks pretty good. Your 3 stars of game number 4. Saros with a 25 save win. Gavin with a goal and Raymond with 2 points. Looks pretty good to me. All right, here we go. All right, we just got to win 1 here. Even if we have to do it on home ice, we have to win just 33% of our final games here to make it to the second round. Here we go. Period number 1, game number 5. Let's take it here. Ooh, that's not a good start. Donato, Garland, and Glass. All right, period number 2. We get nothing back. That's going to be a hard third. We are back in Boston. The crowd's rallying behind them, trying to get them to come back from a 3-1 deficit in this series. Half the period's over. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to score 3. Especially if you don't do it on the power play. That's your chance to make it a tight game. All right. I'm not going to blame that on Saros. He had a 900 save percentage. Allmark stole them the game there. Donato and Geeky with the other stars. All right. So we got to win 1 out of 2 now. But we're back at home. We haven't lost at home yet. They have. So here we go. Period number 1, game number 6. There we go. All right. Shorty. Period number 2. There we go. All right. I like 2-goal leads going into the third. Sider and Sprong giving us that 2-goal lead. They did tie it up early in the second. Oh, come on. And they're still on the power play. Okay, we are killing them this game. 30-16 in shots. Stop taking penalties. Dickinson with a shorthanded goal. We have 2 shorties this game. All right. Yeah, this looks like this one's in the bag. Here we go. And round number 1 goes to the Red Wings. That's what we expected. They had a couple stars, which got them to the playoffs, but depth wins you playoff games, not stars. Here we go. So Sider with 3 points, Deneau with 2, and Dickinson with a goal. There are your 3 stars. All right. So go ahead and look around the league what happened. Tampa beat Montreal in 6. Philly beat Toronto in 6. Carolina beat New York in 6. Dallas swept Edmonton. Colorado beat St. Louis in 5, and both the Knights and Ducks and Wild and Flames are going to game 7. So Dylan Larkin had a same game injury. That's all right. And we have Tampa Bay. So let's go ahead and get up to game number 1. But we can go ahead and take a look at their lines, do like a first round wrap up for us. All right. So let's see. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning. Do they still have Kucherov? They do still have Kucherov, but he's 35 years old, dropped down to an 87, but he still has his max X factors, so I still expect him to be performing. Yeah, 9 points. 87 isn't bad. Braden Point at 33 is franchise. Interesting. Wouldn't really call him a franchise player. Mangiapane, 87. Cirelli, 88. So their second line has us by a little bit. Their first line, I would say, is kind of even because we're sitting at 89, 90, and 91. Our third line has them, and our fourth line is about even. They've got Sergachev, who is definitely a good one. Morrissey, who's definitely a good one. So top 2 are matched, but I feel like we have the slight edge in defense as well. They are an old team. They're a pretty old team here. 33, 33, 35, 34, 31, 30. Yeah, I mean, on the top 6, they don't have anyone younger than 30. And only one guy younger than 28 on their whole team. All right, so let's check goalies here. They still have Vasilevsky at 34. He's still franchise, 92 overall, and he's playing fantastic this playoff. So we got to somehow make this work. Let's go ahead and get right into this. The leaders of the Atlantic Division. Here we go. We got to do something early. First period. Make a statement. There we go. 2 goals in the first period. Larkin and Sprong. Second period. Oh, they do bring it back to within 1 going into the third. I don't like one-shot games in the third. All right, there we go. Back to a 2-shot game. Dickinson scores again. I think that was a good move for this playoffs. I think that was a great move. All right, so we got less than half the third to go. We got 40 shots, man. We are outplaying the crap out of them. They make it a 1-shot game with 2.5 left. Oh, and they tie it up with 5 seconds left. All right, let's see who this game goes to in overtime. Come on, guys. Let's bury another one. It's Vasilevsky. It's going to be hard, but we got this. Come on. We have 50 shots. Come on. Are we going to get through the first overtime period without anything? Oh my god, the amount of shots in this game. There are 93 shots in this game. All right, come on. Here we go. Oh, and we lose it. Oh, how do we lose that game? Bjorkstrand, Sorelli, and Mangiapane are their 3 stars. That is really deflating for the Red Wings going throughout this series. Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and sim to our next game. There we go. All right, game number 2. I don't think we performed bad. We just need to keep the pucks out of the net in the third period. Here we go. Period number 1. All right, 1-1. Period number 2. All right, there we go. We're up. It's a 1-shot game again, though. I don't like 5-on-3. Oh, come on. And they're still on the power play? Oh, these 1-shot games in the third, man. All right, there we go. Kapanen scores. Oh, I just realized you guys can't actually see that. There you go. Made the camera a little smaller so you can see the goal scores. Braden Point did end up tying it up halfway through. Looks like we're going to overtime again. Here we go. Come on, we got to take this one. On the power play, let's do it. Oh. All right. Come on, guys. There we go. We took it on the power play. Or not on the power play, but in overtime. 3 stars. You got Kapanen with 3 points, Casper with 2, and Larkin with 2. Good to see Larkin there on the 3 stars. Haven't really seen him that much. Lucas Raymond there with 10 points is your point leader so far. Let's go ahead and sim up to game number 3. We're on home ice now, so let's perform a little better. We need to stop going to overtime. Here we go. Period number 1. Oi. Sergachev with a power play and a shorty, and then Jost with a goal. Period number 2. All right, we brought it back to a 2-goal lead, the worst lead in hockey, but there we go. Daniel Sprong with 16 minutes left. We actually made it a game, 1-shot game here. Can that go in our favor, though? Can the 1-shot game go in our favor? Come on. Please. Please. Oh, all right. We lost at home without home ice advantage, so we're going to... Oh, I didn't show you guys the 3 stars. My bad. Lucas Raymond with another point that game. Oh, all right. I don't want to lose this one. Losing this one is really bad. Because then we have to beat them twice on home ice. Here we go. Period number 1. All right, 1-1. Larkin with a power play goal and then Mangiapane with a power play goal. Almost from the same spot. Period number 2. All right, Gavin with a goal, but then Point with a power play goal. So our penalty kill is really killing us here. No pun intended. Come on, guys. It's a 1-shot game on whoever wins. I follow. Puts us up by 1. All right, come on, let's hold it out. There we go. Barabanov makes it a 2-shot game. Oh, come on. Don't do it to me. Don't do it again. Oh, my God. All right, we're going to overtime. It's not an elimination game yet, so there we go. All right, Sprong. You pulled an overtime out for us. Here we go. Sprong with 3 points, Braden Point with 3 points, and Dylan Larkin with 2. There are your 3 stars. All right, so Ouch. All right, edit lines manually. All right, Young Gun, you're getting the chance. Here we go. Casper, you're up. Tomasino, you're up. Berggren, you're up. And Soderblom, you are in. There you go. On the power play. 4-man line 2. That should be okay. It's a 4-man, so it's not going to be too bad. Here we go. But we do miss Larkin for the last 3 of these playoff games. All right, guys. All right, Depth, young guys, Casper. You guys got to step up. Who are we looking for? We're looking for Casper to step up. We're looking for probably Kapanen and Iafallo, as well as Raymond and Gavin. All right. Here we go. All right. Got to win 3 without our captain. Here we go. This is going to suck. Oh, 13 seconds into the game, Raymond gets a goal. I talked to him, told him we were looking for him. He showed up. Here we go. Period number 1. There we go. All right. Raymond with 2, Gavin with 1. The top line is very fired up now that they're 1 playing with a young guy in Casper, and 2 without their captain, so they got something to prove. All right. Period number 2. There we go. Lucas Raymond again. That's a hat trick for Lucas Raymond. There you go. Kapanen. I talked to him too. He showed up. There we go. It's a 3-goal game going into the 3rd now. This should be able to do it. 3-goal game going into the 3rd. Here we go. This is what we like to see. All right. So, looks like we're taking this game. And now, we need to win 1 out of the next 2. We're in this situation again. Here we go. Raymond with a hat trick, 4 points. Casper with 3 assists. Nice. Casper up on that top line does work. So we know that when Larkin retires, we have a filler that does work with Raymond and Gavin. Okay. That's good to see. That's promising. That's very promising. All right. May 12th. Game at home. We can seal the deal here if we win it. We can go to the conference finals. Here we go. Period number 1. There we go. All right. Raymond again. Sprong twice. There we go. Period number 2. Okay. Casper does. They tie it up. Casper does give us the lead late going into the 3rd. It's a 1-shot game again. I don't like these 1-goal games in the 3rd, man. There we go. Palika finally showing up. That offensive defenseman on the 3rd pairing. Come on, boys. Seal the deal. There you go. Power play is a good kill of time. Come on. There we go. All right. Kapanen with an empty netter seals us to go to the conference finals. All right. There we go. Your 3 stars. Sprong with 3 points. Raymond with 3 points. And Palika with 3 points. Nice. Good game from Palika there. He needed that. Raymond at 19 points. All right. Now that we're through 2 rounds, I'll go ahead and show you guys player stats going into the conference finals. So, Raymond up here at 19 points. He's playing great. Sprong over point per game. Gavin over point per game. Casper over point per game. Iafallo and Kapanen just under. So, the top 2 lines are definitely performing. Larkin sitting just under as well. He's all right. He's doing good down there. He's injured though, so we'll see what happens for the rest of the... oh, well, we are getting him back, so he's only going to miss those 2. Palika with 5 points. Sider with 8. He's having himself a good playoff. And, I mean, Soderblom filled in for those 2 games. No points, only a -1. I mean, could have been better, could have been a lot worse. Anybody really impressing me here? Yeah, Daniel Sprong. 30 shots in the playoffs, 7 goals. He's doing pretty good. Our top shot is Lucas Raymond. He's got 6. Sprong has 7. Gavin has 6. So not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leading point getters. It's probably going to be Braden Point, to be honest. No Troy Terry. Troy Terry, then Lucas Raymond, Kucherov, and Point. So Troy Terry of the Anaheim Ducks. Look at that. So the Anaheim Ducks now shining in the playoffs. Marco Rossi with probably Jason Robertson on that top line. Yep, that would make sense. They're doing pretty good. 15 points each. 10 games and 13. So Robertson, he might have been hurt earlier in the playoffs. So, all right, there you have it. There are your playoff points through 2 rounds. We are now into the conference finals against the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get up to whenever that is. We did only lose 2 games in that series, so that was pretty good. Let's see what we got here. All right, so Philly, and then Dylan Larkin should be back for this game. Yes, he is. All right, so Soderblom, sorry, buddy. Got to move you back down. There we go. Casper. Oh, Tomasino back down to the 3rd. Berggren back down to the 4th. And Soderblom, you're out for Dylan Larkin. There we go. All right, so let's just make sure that this is better. Yep. All right, that's all good. Sounds good. All right. So it looks like we are ready to get into this. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what we are facing here in Philly. Let's see, view lines here. We are going against the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, I have no idea what to expect here. Dorian Hamonic, Morgan Frost. Okay, he's 30, so he's been a prospect since we started. Niels Hoglander. So Dorian Hamonic is only 20 years old at a 90 overall. He's got 13 points, 9 goals going into this. Berkeley Catton, another. So they're a young team, kind of. They're like a good mix. Kevin LeBanc, Barrett Hayton. Wow, so they got a decent amount of X factors on the team. They got a decent amount of depth. I would say Brink being here kind of hurts. Bennett on the second line kind of hurts. They've got no defense. Who do they have in net? They do have Spencer Knight in net. But if we can tag him a decent amount, Caden Primo should also be easy to score on. Yeah, look at that. 3 games played in the playoffs, no wins. Only 42 saves, 840 with a 5.54 against. Spencer Knight, on the other hand, playing fantastic. So, as long as we can take care of Spencer Knight at an 87 overall, we should be fine. We handled Vasilevsky just fine, so I would assume we can handle Spencer Knight. But let's go ahead and see how it plays out. Here we go. Period number 1. All right, no goals. Pretty even game, too. 13 to 12 in shots. Period number 2. All right, a lot of goals. Berkeley Catton scores twice. Brink scores once. Kapanen and Larkin for us score. So we are down by 1 going into the 3rd, but we've seen that one goal leads are not safe here in 3rd periods in the playoffs. Let's see if we can take advantage of that one shot game. Here we go. We got half the period left. 10:54. Come on, boys. It's just a 1-shot game. All we need is 1, guys. Come on. Oh, man. I mean, we can't get 1 in the 3rd. We do drop the first game at home, which isn't great. Your 3 stars are Catton, Brink, and Knight. So Knight continuing his great effort in the playoffs. All right, here we go. Now we got to make 1 up. We got to win 1 away. And we really need to win this one at home. Here we go. Period number 1 against the Philadelphia Flyers. Here we go. Oh, come on. Cartier, Turcotte, and Hoglander twice. Daniel Sprong does get 1 for us, but 4 goals on 12 shots is kind of rough. Period number 2. We get nothing. It's a 3-goal deficit going into the 3rd this game. Oh, man. Going down 2-1 in the series, especially like this, is not great. Sam Dickinson does get 1 back for us. All right. If we got to do anything, we got to make it happen quick. We got to turn it into a 1-shot game. 4 minutes left. 2. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Damn. All right. Well, we are down 2-0 in the series. Hoglander with 3 points. Spencer Knight still continuing his great performances. All right. Our top line really isn't doing anything. Larkin came back and they're not really doing anything. All right. We're now in Philly. We had the home ice advantage. We don't need more. We're in Philly. Here we go. We got to take 2 off of them at home now, at least. Here we go. Period number 1. All right, we're up 1-0. Barabanov. Period number 2. Okay, there we go. We're up going into the 3rd. That's big. And there we go. Another one. 38 seconds into the 3rd. That's huge. And Gavin with yeah, there we go. Now our offense is showing up. We're tagging up Spencer Knight. We need to shake that confidence so that we can get to him in future games. We can't win a game 2-1. He's not going to feel that. But 5-1, he's going to feel that game. And there we go. So we win a game 5-1 in Philadelphia. The 3 stars, here you go. Sider with 2, Kapanen with 2, and Saros had himself a good game. Okay, so We need to win another one on their home ice. If we can do this, it's a fresh best of 3 at that point. So here we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but yep. It's all right. We got to win this one. Here we go. Come on. Period number 1. We got to start off good. Oh, that's a bad start. All right, period number 2. Okay, we made it a one-shot game going into the 3rd. Not too bad. Come on, we can't. Oh, Dorian Hamonic. Okay, we score 1. Berggren. All right, not bad. Still one. There we go. Lucas Raymond ties it up. 2 back-to-back 5 goals against on Spencer Knight. That's what we like to see. That's what I'm saying. We had to shake his confidence. He was on a roll. There we go. Lucas Raymond again with a goal. Oh. Oh, and Kosa's in. Oh, Dylan Larkin. Wow, this is one hell of a 3rd period. Oh my god, how many goals got scored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 goals in the 3rd period. Half the goals in the game. All right. I mean, there we go. We took another one on their home ice. Raymond with 5 points, Dylan Larkin with 4, and Gavin with 3. So that's definitely going to boost Raymond's point per game average right there. So he's at what, 24 points in 15 games, something, 16 games. I do like being able to see this. Yeah, 26 points in 16 games. There we go. The Anaheim Ducks swept the Colorado Avalanche. Wow. They are on a tear. All right, well, we know what we're facing if we get there. We know what to watch out for. Here we go. Period number 1. Come on. We have bad starts. Amadio and Bonk. That ain't, man. All right, period number 2. We got to bring this back. Aye, Sider does try. All right, come on. We need a... Oh, come on. Why can't we score on 5-on-3? Come on, another power play. We got to score. Come on. Another one. Dude. The power play killed us this game. All right. We got to win the next... Wait. Oh, if only. 44 shots to 21, and we just can't bury any of them. Jeez, man. It was that power play in the 3rd. That power play in the 3rd really, all of them really hurt us. 42 save win. He deserved it. For sure. All right. Well, there we go. We got to win 2 straight. We could do it, though. We've done it before in the playoffs. Sprong is fully healed. Okay, so Sprong had a same game. All right, here we go. We got to win 2 straight. We got to go to the Cup Finals. Here we go. Period number 1. Come on. Period number 2. Oh, no. Is this the end? The conference finals? Is this the end of the run? Niels Hoglander with a 3rd. That really hurts us. Come on. If there's any hope. We gotta get one. Oh, and that's the end. Karpovtsev. All right. Well, there you go. There is our run of the playoffs. Unfortunate, but they were a good team. They played great. All right. So, Lucas Raymond, definitely MVP for us of the playoffs. Here is your draft class. There you go. So, 5 elite players coming out of this draft. All right. 6 elite players coming out of the draft. We're 7 right there with Sjogren. We're not sure about this guy. Don't know why he didn't get fully scouted, but all right. We do have a lot more information in this draft than other ones, so not too bad. All right. So we are not going to do the offseason in this video. I am thinking we see who wins between Anaheim and Philly because they both had impressive playoff runs. Let's see here. Anaheim. I was about to say Anaheim just doesn't want to lose. Okay, there we go. Philly brought the series back. Okay. Do we lose to the Cup winners? We do. Okay. We always lose to the Cup winners. Seems like we're always the 2nd best team in the NHL, right? I mean, Anaheim also lost to them, but did get there. But it's hard to say. We pretty much tied for 2nd. I'll say that. That works for me. All right, so there you have it. There's the end of the 2028-2029 series for the Red Wings. So that is officially our 5th season with the Red Wings, I think. 5th or 6th? I'm not sure. Let me take a peek here, actually. Now I'm curious. Let's see. So it would technically be... Oh, well, I don't have DeBrincat anymore, so I can't check for him. But didn't I draft Gavin year number 1 in 2025? So 2024, no. Because theoretically, this game would be the 2023-2024 season. So yeah, that would be the end of the 5th, right? End of 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wait. So 24 is the end year. Hang on, I'm counting now. 24 is the end year. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So end of year 6. Okay. So there you go. Gavin was point per game. So he might get a jump. Larkin was over point per game at 91. And Raymond was 89 points for our team leader. Yeah. So end of year number 6. It has been pretty successful here for the Red Wings. Constant conference finals, Stanley Cup finals, or winning. So other than year number 1, we have made the conference finals every single year. So that's a pretty good sign. We're still on a pace here. We've still got probably 2, maybe 3 years left in Larkin. We'll have to see. But all right, so I am going to get into the offseason in the next video. Let me know what you guys think we should do. Probably sticking with most of the rosters. Let's see. So we do have Raymond expiring. He's going to need a decent amount of money. Iafalo's expiring. Kapanen's expiring. Casper's going to want more money. Let's see. What do we have in extension dollars? We have 30 mil in extension dollars. Actually, Casper only wants 6. That's not too bad. Kapan only wants 4.2. Iafalo 4.5. He doesn't want an extension. He wants 12.4. Oh, okay, that's going to have to be a re-sign phase choice. Edvinson wants 5.6. Pesci's going to want less, which is good. Not much less. We're probably going to drop Pesci. Sprong, yeah, I mean, at an 85, that makes sense. All right, Tomasino wants a little more. All right, so we got a lot of choices to make. I'm actually not going to extend anybody just yet. If I were to extend anybody, it would probably be Casper and Kapanen. But we'll go ahead and do that at the beginning of the next video. I'm not going to advance any days. We're going to come right back to right here in the next video. So let me know what you guys think we should do. I will also give you this. I did not look at it. Here we go. So we also will have to re-sign Kosa. So there you go. Kosa is now starter medium, not elite medium. That sucks. And Saros dropped to an 85, so we might be we might be in some trouble on the goalie aspect. All right, well, there you go. You guys let me know what you think I should do, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.